Alright, good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hey, computer, how you doing? Let's turn that off. Who's this? We have games to play, we have me's to find. I'm going to say that 7 years. Today's 7 years ago, started my prison sentence. That was a long time ago. It's been a long time since those days. Game capture, why are you not working? There it goes. A whole lifetime ago. Yeah, pretty much. You are not wrong. Alright, so when we left off, we just completed the pirate ship. We got one of the mystery cubes early. We can either go solve a mystery at the hotel, hang out at a lagoon, or... what was this one? Oh, right, save a town. Let's go save a town with Nylock. We're still on the lookout for me. I'm in this game somewhere. It should be soon. I'm not sure how much game is left. Alright, there's a whole little group right here. That is adorable. Rainbow Ram. I respect it.
Any particular monsters I should watch out for in Tamarillo Town?
Nah, bro, not a whole lot of monsters hang around that place, but lots of players be hanging around ready to pounce, especially them villains, well, with the souped up powers and all that, you know what I'm saying?
You need a nap, sir.
I do. Thanks.
Go take a nap, please. You sound tired.
Hey, my friend's a big role player. I want to try harder at it to make him feel more comfortable. You guys got any suggestions?
I've never quite tried it myself, but I imagine it's a lot like when you're a kid in a Halloween costume, or just out playing pretend.
Not necessarily wrong.
It requires a bit of that childlike mindset. You gotta let go of all your logical inhibitions and just...
I'm sure you haven't passed you somewhere and not noticed. I hope not.
Easier to do over a game than in person. Gives you a lot more time to stop and think about what you want to say and do.
Oh my god, there's a tiny gnat in here and it's driving me insane.
Makes sense. Thanks a lot.
Ooh, look at this guy.
You guys entering into the Campaign of Champions event for this week?
Not a chance. Frankly, I don't know how anyone could manage the stress that comes with trying to compete. Certainly not for this week in particular, knowing how dreadfully grueling the specifications are for being accepted.
That said, it really takes a whole lot of dedication. So if you or any friends of yours are entering, you have my utmost respect.
I adore your outfit, Celine.
We appreciate it.
Yo, I just figured out something about the campaign event, eh? I bet the whole thing is a setup for like an expansion or maybe a DLC, bud.
A big video game company giving away money so they can make a lot of money in the process? That sounds about right.
As long as we're all having fun, right?
Oh my goodness, a dude in a horse mask. I love it. I didn't see you the first run around. I don't think I'm here either. Unfortunate. next time. But we have villains to go stop. With our favorite dragon.
What'll it be, Fred? This what you need?
Let's see, tons of golden fruit. I'm just gonna top up those.
Need anything else? See you around.
Okay, I got a bunch of equipment last time too. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Okay. Start with the red. Magic attack goes down by 3. Okay, yeah, can't do that. That is also a no. Attack goes down by 1. Magic attack goes up by 2. Defense down by 4. That might not be worth it. See again, the 3 magic attack. That's just not worth it. Ooh, hey, there we go. That's a pure buff right there. Lovely. I don't think I got any new yellows. Just a bunch of red. You can have that. Did I check you with the other new yellows? I think so. Grub should be good. Nope. See, in this case, okay, 6-2, 11-5-4. That's pretty good. Who else uses blue? Ooh, Nylock uses blue. Nylock could use some blue upgrades. He's still using basic stuff, I think. And never mind. Beach episode. Moe. I need to play No More Heroes. Hey Nova, how you doing? And the fact that this near basic equipment is still some of the best options Nye has. Proud of the poker joke you made. Nice. Good. It was a good one. I appreciate it. At least use a friend ball. Let's see. Okay, maybe GameSoft would be better with it. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. Hey, that's a pure up. Lovely. Let's see, Tiger Lily's probably still absolutely amazing. Pure upgrade. Okay, so yeah. Stephanie can have this. Boom. Okay, and before we do that... Hey, we're there. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Tiger Lily moves. Let's see. Alpha and Tiger Lily team up to unleash a powerful natural attack on all enemies. Protect your party from all damage within the indicated threshold for 3 turns. That's interesting. Unite to launch a powerful technical attack at an unlucky target. Set a Shadow Thorn trap in front of each ally. Any foes that come in close will trigger the trap and take damage. A mass trap, that's interesting. Natural damage on all foes. I got her 999 Pokeballs. Boo. Kind of like the Zen barrier.
Tiger Lily, Nai, I want you two to have this Orb of Unity.
Such an honor. This knight humbly accepts.
At ease, honey. We're both equals here. You know, a tiger and a dragon, we're like the guardian spirit animals of these kids.
Hear, hear.
She's not wrong.
Though with age comes not only wisdom, but a sense of responsibility. It is our solemn duty to protect the Dandy Alliance in its entirety.
In that case, let's say we make us a defensive spell that'll knock their socks off.
Ah, most excellent! Not by the power of our collective magic or strength, but rather our spirits.
Sounds like we got a winner.
Yay! The Zen
Dragon
barrier.
and Tiger are oft depicted as mortal adversaries, but their sense of balance shall keep our young comrades safe from harm.
Please write a book or something someday. You're like a living thesaurus.
Seriously, I agree.
Much appreciation.
You are welcome.
Let's see. See, now this looks like a complete list, so. Overgrown Garden. See, they're all AoE stuff, except for the Lightning Totem. Maybe GameSoft? I don't know, that's a lot of magic. But you're setting up 4 traps, which could be really good. Especially if I'm up against multiple brawlers. Yeah, let's do it.
Tiger Lily, Softy, I want you two to have this Orb of Unity.
All right. You've got some pretty cool techniques already, so I'd say we got plenty of options to work with.
Oh, thank you. You make gardening look like a deadly weapon. What's a type of move you'd like to have that you haven't had room for?
Traps are pretty fun. Your shadow magic and my plants actually would go pretty well together for something like that.
How about some thorns with a dash of dark energy thrown in? They could hide in the panels in front of us and stab anyone who tries to take a swing.
Keep it real with you, Nihilok is absolutely my favorite character. He's always been a fan favorite.
That's just evil and perfect.
I'm not evil. Not really.
Just gonna leave that one there.
Ooh.
Alright, 3 more. I think we have 3 more missions left, so we got work to do. Oh my goodness, it started. I know what that is. I know what that is. Oh goodness, okay. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Everybody, it's happening.
Ever closer.
Sir Nylock, what ails ye?
Sir Nylock, what ails ye?
An ocean of many emotions, Squire Hat. Many thoughts are racing through this knight's head.
Hey guys.
Hey, Alf. Ooh, and Curb.
Oh, dude, check this place out. Huh, that's a lot like our old hometown.
The beacons are lit. Condor calls for aid.
This is no time for celebration, squires.
Whoa, what crawled up your folds?
Pardon mine outburst. 'Tis a very heart-pounding mission in store for us this day. Stay close behind. There's much to do.
Please help us! They're destroying the whole town!
Nylock has an almost Armstrong energy to him. In other words, he's completely detached from the rest of the normal cast. And we love him for that, and you're not wrong. In Tome, he was also a role player. Tome Nylock and Terrain Nylock are almost one-to-one. The real difference is how he interacts with others, not really his character himself. Tome Nylock and Tome Serpentine actually did not get along. There was an actual, like, real rivalry there. Whereas here, they're friends, and I love that bit. TTA Nylock was a serious player. Like, he was making all these jokes, but wasn't being a role player about it. And was one of the best players in the game. Like, up there with Zeto in terms of lore.
We shall assist, fine citizen. Point us in the direction of thine problem.
It's awful. Our town is well known for welcoming any and all travelers within its fair walls, but suddenly these strange
Purple Flame.
appeared.
Alright. So, here's my prediction. This entire event here is going to be us fighting Purple Flame versions of all the NPCs we've met so far.
They've been terrorizing the people of Tamarillo and wreaking utter havoc. You've got to do something. This is illegal, you know. We'll be forever in your debt if you please save us.
Upon the arrival to the friendly borough of Tamarillo, the brave knight and his loyal squires are given a new mission to rid the town citizens of a horrid plight. A mysterious invasion of warriors alit with purple flames.
Yeah, I figured. So all we gotta do is kill X number of enemies till the NPCs are safe and satisfied, and we'll mark off a good deed well done. Very heart-pounding.
The Saiyans are coming. There's Goku when you need him. Hey, look. Nylock is close enough, alright.
Sounds simple enough.
Little did our heroes know that
Meanwhile, on Snake Way.
would not be so simple.
Oh.
For the obstacles that lie ahead would be a trial of emotional endurance like never before.
Oh.
Alpha's into it.
Rally, squires. The
Hey,
battles
drama,
ahead
alright.
will be daunting indeed. But with thine trusted aid, liberation to these defenseless innocents may yet be brought. For I am
Take a shot.
Nylock, master of dreadfully dramatic openings.
This is gonna be a day.
A good day. You'll see.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, comrades, this knight firmly appreciates lending thine precious time on this quest. Rest assured, this shall indeed contribute to the Dandy Alliance's ultimate goal. But our objective this day will be wrought with many personal hurdles.
I got it. I got the bug. Yes. I got him. God, that was a big one. Is that a mosquito? I think so. I don't know, maybe it was. It's awful big for a gnat. Oh man, it is so satisfying when you can catch a bug with your bare hands. Ah, man, I feel better. God, it's not buzzing around my face anymore. Okay, what are we doing? I've forgotten what we're doing. Are we playing a game? Okay,
Please understand.
Aw. Aw, Nilux actually asking for, like, real help right now. What's up, buddy?
Sure, dude. Whatever you say.
Yeah, we've got your back, like always. Let's get started.
Right away.
Aw, I'm kind of worried right now. Not best boy. We must help the best boy. Tamarillo Town Apartments. I'm loving this area so far.
Help! My house is on fire!
So is mine. You don't see me whining about it.
You're made of rock.
Yes, I do!
You're whining a lot louder than me, buddy.
The heck was that? Oh god. Hi, that's okay. That's a platypus. Alright. Made of lava. Alright, this is a thing. A plavapus. I love it. Okay. Power beam. What does that do? Hold and release. We know what Cerberus does. I love them. They are adorable. He's got a gun. Okay, Black Ice Blitz. Rapidly tap the magic button, keep it in the red zone. Ooh, okay. Dang, that is powerful. That is incredibly powerful. And I believe a reference to one of Nilok's moves in the original TTA. Original TTA was set up like a Mega Man Battle Network game. You had a 6x3 grid, and each character had a 3x3 grid of that grid to move around and use moves in. And one of Nilok's signature moves was making ice shards appear on the field, and then he could, at will, make them rain on his opponents. So he could have defensive cover and then throw them at his opponents. It was fun. Let's see, who have we not seen yet? We haven't seen Softy yet. I believe that's everyone. Okay. Nope. We're fighting behind a building. Alright.
Out of our way. We shall cut a path through these flames of evil.
I do like your outfit.
This knight has a mission to complete, but if our blades must clash, then so be it.
Okay, 2 technicals. Oh god, the tiny one is the brawler. I'm scared. And hey, the music bugged out again. Everything is super loud. Why? Why do you do this to me? I don't think we've seen this. Ooh, okay, that did damage. Oh, goodness, okay. Which one was that? You. Okay. Let's see. I'm now scared of you, so you turn into a flower. Boomerang Blade! That's a reference, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Friendly Roach will take care of you. In fact, let's go ahead and shock. Oh, I thought that would hit everybody. Never mind. No, let's do this again, because good lord, this move is good. Never mind, they resist. For some reason I thought they were natural. Tiny child is adorable. She is adorable. She's about to die. Man, Nylok has no HP.
So,
hey, Queen, how you doing?
Compensating for something with that big old sword, or what?
I have absolutely never, ever in my life, ever heard that one.
Never heard that joke before.
Oh man, my sister's gonna be so bummed out.
Okay, I'm not sure I understand that reference, but alright then. And just beat the crap out of you. Dang, Curb has damage now. Oh my god! What? What just happened? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay, you have to die. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna run backwards and get to that healing spring. Got to spam our favorite sandwich in another stream. Oh, yay! This was being very cheesy. Absolutely loved your artwork and got quite a chuckle out of it. Oh, yay! Ah, that makes me feel good. Thank you for sharing the glory of the ham and cheese sandwich. All must know that cheese is good. Let's see, these bugs don't give me much. I'll pass them up. Jesus, you say. Yes, everyone. Spam the ham and cheese. For the ham and cheese is good.
What shock and surprise.
Ooh.
This magician's keen eyes.
Hello, Tormenta.
Halt, squires! There is danger afoot. Be on thy guards!
Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go. I called it.
Yes, indeed, my robotic friend. The knight is here to meet his end.
Egads! 'Tis the dreaded duo of destruction, Tormentor and Torturer!
Wait, these aren't NPCs. Do you know these two?
I think they're a couple folks from his old RP guild.
They are long-standing villainesses that heroes such as myself have contended with on multiple occasions. But this time, they appear to be enhanced by the purple flame that innocent bystander warned us of.
Purple flame powered up enemies. It's a thing.
What?
Enough dawdling, petty fools. It is now we who make the rules. You all shall perish on this day in the most frightful of ways.
Alright, so I can officially talk about this now. In original TTA, the purple flame
Initiation.
was the... how do I word this? I don't want to say too much. The overarching problem of the third arc. What it would do is it would create copies of players in the TTA database. And I think they would seek out their originals. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but... No, they sought out each other. That's right. Purple Flame enemies would seek out and absorb each other to try and get stronger. And the whole overrunning story of Season 3 was our team here splitting up to try and eliminate these evil Purple Flame copies, because this was back when it was very .hack-esque, so getting hurt by something inside of the game would hurt you in real life. The Purple Flame was one of those.
Quickly, to my side, squires! We must rid the village of these evildoers post-haste!
Yep, gathered that much. I'm very lost, but let's get them.
Oh, the hell you shall soon endure. I do hope.
Not really into the whole RP stuff. Can we just get to the PvP?
Obliteration.
Yeah, good old .hack days. I wonder how they changed their character. Because we know these two are part of the guild. Like, we know that they're not really bad, horrible people. None of them can be flowered. Okay. Alpha, I'm just happy to be here. He is. He's just happy to be here. Okay, so we have Infernal and Crystal, so... how much Power Beam does. Not much. Did I do that wrong? No, Crystal's supposed to... or Electric, supposed to hurt you. It's Zecora all over again. Yeah, I don't get that one. Sorry. That one's beyond me. I have no idea which one I should fight first. Oh god. Okay. And as a bonus, no life-threatening virus. Hey. It's funny, because that's how it originally was. I don't know who to target. We'll target you, I guess. Well, okay. Okay, you know what, Nylock? You go for her. Energy cannon, maybe? That is a good move. That didn't do much. Oh, that's cute. You made more copies for me to absolutely beat down. Ooh, okay. Switching priority. You have to go first. Come, my giant hands. Slap. Ooh, how will... Yeah, that was good. Yeah, let's focus that one down. Actually, no, save it for Nylok. Because Nylok can just clear this entire board. Oh, never mind. If you hit the right one, the other ones go away. Perfect. Man, these guys have some damage on them. That went through my shield. Shield, why are you even here? Alright, where's... Oh, I don't have lunchboxes. Wait, I thought I did. I could have swore I had lunchboxes. That's a really good move. Nylok's overpowered, as he should be. Oh boy, you did 1 damage. That's probably the fake one. Okay, almost done. Hey, okay, hand prevented damage that time. Oh, almost. Yeah, just... Think. Ah, because she's a robot, she just shuts down. That's interesting. I like that. Find out the redubs for the collection are absolutely just insert anime voice actor here. Ah, boo. That's a shame. One thing the original 4 games did better than GU is the data drain and corrupted areas. I will agree completely with that. The corrupted areas looked actually unsettling sometimes. And data drain in general. You did not data drain much in GU. Let's see. I don't want to hit the wrong one. Hey, now we know. Okay, you are Crystal. Okay. So Curb has to take care of you. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, okay. You're about to die, though. Bam!
Naha! Yet another victory for...
Oh, and they've turned back to normal, okay.
Nylok, dragon of defeating malicious mages and sinister cyborgs!
Take a shot. Let's turn into a special move. Ah! Yeah, that's right. I just remember never using it. Ever. One of my cool character-specific weapons. And those weapons were fun. But still.
Humiliation. The shame of it. How can this be? It seems that now we'll have to flee.
So I'm guessing the guild is quote-unquote collecting Purple Flame for us to get rid of.
Not so fast. Explain thyself this instant. What is the secret of thy new power? Just where did these purple flames originate from?
A mystery of which the answer shan't be given. For your infuriating antics will not be forgiven. However, mayhaps I will give you a...
Ah, I wonder if the debug will be here. No one will understand that, but I don't care.
All you shall do. For this purple flame empowers not just villains such as I, but as you'll soon discover, it has affected your former allies.
Would have been nice if they add a fragment mode where you could make your own character and play online. I would even just take the make your own character. I'd just take that first one. The second one, that'd be great, but... And to be fair, I do like Last Recode. It's good to have all of them on PC. I do like the final story. Ouroboros is a really cool weapon, I think.
What ho?
Retaliation. Farewell, old knight. Enjoy your cursed plight.
In terms of snacks, nice. I have snacks myself. I have Reese Cups, I have Kit Kats, I have Twix. I spent my farmer's market earnings on candy.
This news is most unsettling, but this knight must press onward.
Sounds like you're about to fight the other half of the Dandy Alliance. We're about to fight most of the main characters, I believe.
Whoosh!
So, what was it you figured out?
About why he said in his message that they were opponents only he must face. I think the twist here is that all these Purple Flame bad guys we gotta take down to complete the mission are all members of his RP guild.
Whoa, really? Wait, then wouldn't that mean they got officially hired by Net King Software for this gig? That's actually kind of amazing.
And he doesn't get to be part of it. That part's probably not too amazing.
Aww. Aww. Oh, Oh, that's probably eating him up inside. The game devs going to an RP guild saying, hey, look, we see you. We respect you. Come be our villains. And Nylok doesn't get to play along. Oh, man, that has to eat him up inside.
Oh, crap. I didn't even think of that. Poor guy. I know it was his idea to do this one, but yeah, it must be kind of tough for him to see all his friends get an opportunity like this that he's gotta miss out on.
Hurry now, squires! Time is of the essence!
Yeah, we're coming.
Hey, let's get into the spirit and play along. Might make this whole thing a little easier on him.
Yeah, let's play along. Let's treat it as an actual deadly virus.
I'm scared to find out what you have in mind.
Just do what I do.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, is Faxel gonna show up? Oh god, are we gonna... Oh, I'm excited for this. Oh, I'm excited for this. The jerk move to leave him out. Well, he's not part of the guild anymore. Like, he quit to join the Dandy Alliance and help out Stephanie. Like, he can't.
This is supposed to be a gated community. How do these fearsome fighters keep breaking into it, cause a ruckus? I just want to sleep.
Just want to take a nap. My tongue is still sore as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Get something nice to drink. Make some hot chocolate. I haven't had good hot chocolate in forever. Let's see. I can't take you down in one hit anymore. Ow, I hit my hand. It's almost the time of year for hot chocolate. It is. It is indeed. Alright, I'm just building up my MP at this point. It's never not the time for hot chocolate. That's also true. Nights get cold. Oh, that's a thing. Okay, I don't like that. Oh god, we're all dying. I don't have any healing moves with this team, do I? Well, that was a mistake. That didn't turn out well either. Please don't hatch. You hatched. Alright, you have to go out, like, right now. Up and magic at the same time. I don't think I did that right. Allergic reaction to antibiotics. Oh no! Of course. Oh, I'm sorry, Queen. Having a rough time. I'm sorry. Come chill out. Put the worries away. Vulcan's Fist. Been on Benadryl for the last day. Seem to be working slowly, but working. Hey, as long as it's working. As long as it's working. Oh, okay. This is a very bad elemental setup for this area. I swear I had lunchboxes. He's a full meal, but... Alright, these don't drop useful things. So I'm passing them up. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Another battle.
Ooh.
Only one side shall walk away victorious.
Oh, they have variety.
Narrating to himself again. This must be serious.
Oh hey, does your Green Knight friend do that too?
Though the warriors on both sides were noble indeed, the Dandy Alliance had no other option than to win.
Okay, we're gonna take down Cybernetic Boy over there. Ooh, their defense. Okay, we summon the Friendly Roach. Okay, now Hattie can probably take it down next turn. Let's see. Alright, you worry me. God, Vulcan Fist is my only fire move here. And it's a great one. But still the only one. I love that move. Okay, so Clover on you.
My power's fading. Guys, if I lose here, go on without me.
Okay.
Oh, walk it off.
He's so sassy. Also, that is Ike's sword from Fire Emblem. I see that. I see that. Don't think I don't. Engage in a battle royale featuring genetically altered super animals. Nice. Sounds like a good time. Let's see. I just need to use a spark. I have a lot of them. Okay, Vulcan Fist will kill you. This is where the next Smash character is being released. It's this Ike clone. I will laugh if it's another Fire Emblem. I will straight up laugh. Alright, all Crystal Boy down there is doing is defensing up, so just leave him alone. I already got my most wanted in Smash way back with Bayonetta, so this new character could be anything, and I'd be happy with it. Let's see. I'm going to palm you. I was hoping for Dante or maybe Monster Hunter, but saw that debate you had with Common. I would drill a hole through my cartridge if it's another Fire Emblem character. Oh, come on. You don't want fully playable Lyn? Come on. What? Come on. Come on. What does Ultra Generator do? See, they're all AoEs. I need a single hit. Don't want another Fire Emblem character. I don't either, but I will find it funny. Give me something off the wall and completely out of left field. I'll agree with that. Speaking of Raiden, one he suggested was Amaterasu. And I would be very okay with that. A non-humanoid rep we haven't seen in a good long time. I'd be okay with that. I would very much like that. DPS this guy down. 1! Wow, okay. And we magic attack him. Oh, only 5, really? Okay, someone poke him. There we go. I do enjoy watching people dissolve into chaos around character releases. Yup. This one's gonna be bad. Like, actually, this one's gonna be bad. It's the last one, so the majority of people are going to be disappointed. And only the people that wanted this character are going to enjoy it. Which I hate to see, because I do wish everyone could get their character in it. But we're at the end of the road.
And so the book closes on my tale.
Well, that was a fun fight. I liked them. Oh, last Azure Fruit. And we all know that Waluigi isn't going to make it. People are going to pitch an almighty hissy fit. Yup. That is true. Oh, look. Oh, they're also purple.
Oh no! Please, the words of Tormentor and Tortura cannot be true. Mine comrades, art thou truly stricken with malevolent intent?
This is interesting because this is kind of the opposite of the TTA thing. Because the Purple Flame was its own thing. It copied a character, and that character can end up fighting its counterpart. But the first virus was the one that sort of took you over and made you go mad, which is what's quote-unquote happening here.
Sadly,
It is true, my friend.
We have become corrupted by the power of utter destruction.
Whoa, were these two good guys, Nye?
Indeed, fellow heroes that this knight once fought alongside valiantly.
We shall save you with your
Sorry
comrades.
to hear that, but good, bad, or ambivalent, these two gotta get knocked out like the rest.
You have no choice. Wielder of the Moon Lance, Maiden.
There is no other way. Wielder of the Sun Sword, Sunlong.
I wonder if it's like an emote that they're doing to activate the flame effect. I'm thinking about this from like the in-universe perspective. This is really interesting.
Together, we are the twin blades of night and day.
Yeah! I am!
Take a shot.
Nylok, dragon of being horribly emotionally conflicted! Thou must still be in there, friends! Only the true twin blades could still recite their beloved catchphrases so perfectly!
Please, Sir Nylok, this power is too overwhelming to contain. You must free us.
The only way is to defeat us, then battle. But...
You heard him, permission granted.
Maybe it's a regular emote that gets altered depending on allegiance. Maybe.
Sorry, man. Can you still fight?
Very well. With a heavy heart, this knight and his loyal squires accept thine challenge. We shall free ye from thy suffering.
I'm glad Nylok gets to at least take part. Okay, so if I remember, Infernal and Technical, you can be flowered. Let's see. Let's take you out first. Oh my god. Okay. That happened. I looked away for a second, and I missed the quick time. Okay. Alright. Alright. Come back, Alpha. I'll be more careful this time, I swear. Okay, good. Single move. Okay, 14. That was good. That was good. There. Yeah, there's the good use of that face. Waluigi isn't really that great, and technically already in Smash, and oh my god, shut up about Waluigi. I'll agree with that. The meme has kind of gone on a little too long. And by a little, I mean a lot. But that also does 14. Okay, so that's just wasting magic. Stick with Clover Cutter. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Okay, alright. That hurt. No, you need to do damage. Nylok, you use the heals. No, I missed. I missed again. Oh god, I defended it somehow. I don't know how. Okay, there goes one. Let's see. Will this just absolutely wreck you? It will. Oh my goodness. I think that did 40 some damage. Okay, let's do like the amazing war cry. I love it. Good lord, everyone's attacked by 5. That is amazing. That's really good. And then I failed the QTE. Who brought the goat? Look, Curb's trying his best, alright. Nope. Didn't get it. This should do insane damage, though. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. That was amazing. Have a time limit to act. Yeah, I did it too early. This game is built around QTEs. It's a Mario RPG. Kind of thing. Ah, we did it. We rescued our friends from the evils of the debug.
Sunlong, Maiden! Horrors! What have we done?
Come closer, Sir Nylock.
My deepest apologies, comrades. From where did this pernicious purple flame originate? How did thou become possessed by its destructive fury?
I'm just gonna eat a Reese cup while I watch this unfold, because I'm loving this. Ham and cheese everywhere.
We were lured here by the trickery of our most hated enemies. They were empowered by the flame's evil energy, and shockingly overwhelmed us.
Before long, we were alit with its strange glow, and suddenly, the urge to wreak chaos set in. We couldn't control our bodies as we terrorized these poor victims.
Our most hated enemies? Of course! They are to blame for this! Mark mine words, the squires and I...
Take a shot.
Nylock, master of avenging fallen comrades!
So this Michael Jackson dude came and offered his blood. I understand that reference. I see you, Hellfang. I get that one.
Of the twin blades of night and day. Fret not, old friend. Heroes never truly die.
Wonder if they'll like replace the log out animation with like a dying animation.
In time, we shall rise again.
Farewell.
They did!
Oh, you've done it, heroes! Oh, thank you so much!
Oh, that's awesome! They actually got a special animation. We just got passed up.
Hey, that's a good sign. Maybe we only had to take a few out?
Maybe not. By the way those two are hurrying along, we might get an okay rank for what we've done so far, but I bet there's more to do.
Squire Kerbother is correct. This area is secured, but greater threats lie beyond this point. We must continue our search for those of the Purple Flame and exact vengeance upon the ones who started this horrid misdeed.
Sure, and, are you okay, dude? Don't want to make you get too out of character, just worried about you is all.
Yeah, same. You're not acting like you usually do. Well, I mean, you're acting like you usually do, but I'm saying...
Yeah, it's a Demon Slayer thing.
Can do.
Demon Michael Jackson is in there, and it's amazing.
Worry not. The three of ye are doing plenty.
We love you, Nylock.
Though today's particular good deed is difficult for this night, our greater goal has not been forgotten. We must do our best for the sake of the Alliance. Let us press on.
Let's do it. There it is. I knew there'd be something. Thank you, healing station. Nope, 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 nope. You give me no items. I wish not to. Ooh, I see it. I see it. How do I get to it? I see it. How do I get? Aha! Boom! Oh, wait. There was another one. I saw it. I saw it. Where are you? I'm not going insane, right? You guys saw that too? It was the little open treasure icon. I swear I saw it. Yeah, the little hit marker looking thing, the little hand thingy. The that thingy. Maybe I didn't. There's not exactly a lot of room here. Wait. Wait. Okay, maybe not. The game has tricked me. Point is, we got the cube. If there's a secret there, we'll go back for it eventually. I am going to try and do as much as I can in this game. Ooh, a castle character. That's interesting.
We've got some tough bosses coming up in a minute, but we can take you guys down first.
Thou hast no comprehension of the dangers that lurk ahead. Our battle must end quickly.
We'll make this fast then. All or nothing.
Let's see. Let's just start at the top, I guess. Have you found yourself yet? I have not. I have not. I can Vulcan fist you, though. Don't take that out of context. I'm sure that joke has never been made. Okay, well, that's annoying. I don't want to waste a friendly roach shot on you. Can I just White Wind that away? Yes, yes I can. Let's see, actually, no, you're the crystal one. So... Oh, that didn't do much. god, they're just tanking that guy up. Is his name Rook? I didn't notice the name. The castle. I love it. It's to the point. No, just do the same thing. White Wind!
How dare you try to knock down
Do you gain experience from fights? Nope.
This knight has a mission to fulfill.
This game does not have levels at all. You just get better equipment, and you learn new moves in new areas. That's it. I'm actually really impressed with how they're keeping battles interesting and, in some cases, difficult, with no levels at all. There's no grinding to be done. Just if you want money to buy more items. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is completely ruined. Yeah, no grind on this one. You just go for it. Can't use Vulcan Fist. Boo! Ow! That would have killed me. Let's see. There's not much I can do in this situation. Okay, build up the MP again. When my enemy realizes it's utterly hopeless to try and defeat me. You should have been here last night. We ran into that character. It bugged out, and we were stuck in battle, but we persevered. And we beat the unbeatable scripted fight, only to lose in the cutscene. Cutscene battles, yeah. We won, too. We made a strategy. We were good with our resources, and we won.
Greetings. Ah, you wish to purchase these? Lovely. I'll be seeing you again.
Alright, we're in the fancy area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's time.
Curses!
Oh boy, here he is.
Here we go.
What? Who? What's happening?
Serpentine, you snake! Art thee behind all this?
You fools, I was only using 1% of my power, and yet you still struggled. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, that is exactly what happened.
Certainly not by myself.
Alright, it's time for revenge, everybody. Demon King was the only PvP fight we've lost in this entire game.
Inflammatory new power. Can this be? The accursed Demon King as well? Out with it! What are the two of ye planning? Always so demanding, aren't we?
With the limitless evil energy of the Purple Flame, this tumultuous little town is but the first step in our conquest of the entire terrain.
All that you and your ragtag little band need to know is that we are now invincible, and we shall bring about your destruction.
Not yet, you won't, foul villain!
Yeah, get into it.
What are you doing?
I'd like to know this too.
I'd like to know as well. What are you doing?
You're not only facing off against the great Sir Nylok, but you must also contend with me! I am, Alpha!
You can do it. Give yourself a title.
Alpha,
the first of the inheritors of the power of the great beast of the ancient past of the terrain of magical expertise, the ultimate creature.
There it is. Alright, so this is like the first reference. Like the first reference. The original Alpha was a real person that Kerberfer knew in a forum called the TV Tome Forums. And the original Alpha was called Alpha Ultimate Creature II. Like, this entire sentence... Here, mouse appears on screen. Everything here. This is like 3 references at once. And I see you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate these references. They work.
I am Alpha Ultimate Creature II!
There it is. Say it loud, say it proud.
So are you the first or the second? I don't believe one can be both at the same time.
Look, he's trying, alright?
He forgot his past. It just came back to him right now. The fumes from the purple fire thing awakened his sleeping spirit derived from a long-forgotten beast. Be wary!
He's trying.
And just what are you supposed to be?
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. This could go a lot of different ways, too.
Who? Me? I'm nobody.
Oh, come on, you can try.
Just a lost cyborg looking for justice.
Hey, there we go.
Against my creator, who built me to destroy. But was it to destroy those of good or evil? Who knows? The choice is mine, and mine alone. Today, I choose to blow out your violent candles of death.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Back me up here.
I'm the White Hat of Mystery.
I am the White Hat of Mystery. I go wherever the wind takes me.
Just a common rider passing through.
The wind certainly seems to have whisked you down the wrong road, fool. Squires,
Aw, getting all emotional. We love you, Nylok.
I am speechless.
So we have a pathetic old knight, an ultimate creature duplicate, a heap of junk cyborg, and a child in a white hat. How very quaint.
Look, we're trying, alright? Shut up.
Well, shall we scorch this quartet of cretins into ashes, partner?
Yes, I do believe it's time to incinerate the trash. Perhaps even do some recycling if there's any potential.
Jeez, I love it.
Within these heaps. Enough talk. Have at thee.
I hope I'm choking on all the cheese. Alright, God, we gotta play this right. Demon King whooped me last time. They cannot be flowered. But Serpentine needs to go first because he's a brawler. He's crystal though, so... How much will this do? 13? That's not really great. Eyeball of Meat starts playing in the background. Live and Learn starts up. Okay, this will actually work. So we're gonna go with that. Let's see. Well, I can't get close to him now. Hey, you know what? Curb, you're on item duty. Dang, that does damage. Alright, okay. I need some defense. Slap. Should we do Warcry, maybe? Yes, yes we should. Scream! Okay, here we go. Alright. Zeus Rage. This should do a lot. 18. I'll take it. Good. Get distracted by me. Let's see. It's Magic Hat. I need to stay alive. I did that wrong. Unfortunate. Ooh, the portal's gone. Smack him. I'm not losing this fight. I shall have my revenge. Ultimate Creature II shall be victorious. Okay, Nihilok this time. You are on item duty. Man, we burn through magic now. Oh, Alpha do it. Alpha do it. I did it too early. Ooh. Okay, friendly roach. In this, please. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Whew, we're alive. Now this should obliterate you. Can I punch you? I can. Okay. I'm just gonna Magic Hat. Stephen King is a member of the Mishima family. There's probably a lot of references here, and we're just gonna say yes. They're dramatic, so. Let's see. Yeah, let's just obliterate you with this move. Good lord, this move is overpowered. Man, he's defending against everything. Hey, revenge is ours.
Long overdue that the two of ye taste the bitterness of defeat.
I agree.
Now, reveal to us the secrets of the Purple Flame. Where and how did you obtain it? Why has it corrupted the souls of this knight's trusted allies? And most importantly, how can we douse it and purify this innocent town?
Now see, that is the question. Because in TTA, it's a little hard to do that. Anyone gonna get Nickelodeon? Totally not PlayStation All-Star. Smash Brothers Brawl. I'm probably gonna pass on it.
If you must know, we stole it from an ancient vault under Kinder Spirit's protection. The flame is, in fact, a spell of the Empress, gone terribly wrong. It was a power meant to expel the impurities of a mortal soul, drawing out their deepest potential and ridding them of evil.
However, as evidenced by our handiwork, the flame has proved instead to do the complete opposite.
Convenient.
It accentuates the darkest vices of one's soul, giving them incredible strength at the cost of their purity. Your worthy twin blades of arrogance were easy to exploit, for example. Sorry to burst thine bubbles, but we extinguished the flames of thee, thine allies, and mine in the heat of battle. Luckily, we were pure-hearted enough to not be overtaken by the fiery temptation. Now, how can it be stopped for good?
The only way is to put out the source pyre that the individual flames return to when doused. And we
Okay,
have
that
good
fits with
news
lore.
and bad news for you, Nylok. The good news is the source in question isn't far from here at all.
Alright, so I'm assuming we're fighting a boss monster. I have expectations for this.
The bad news is it is guarded by the most powerful warrior of all. One that even I hate to admit puts our strength to shame by comparison.
Ha ha! We'll defeat this Guardian just as we did you two!
Yeah. Hero or villain, it doesn't matter to me, so long as justice is served, whatever that entails.
Okay, I know who the Guardian's gonna be.
Is in store, you hapless fools. The Purple Flame
I-
has powers beyond your wildest imagination. Its ability to empower is only but the tip of the iceberg.
What art thou implying? The Guardian is a figure of the distant past, your past, in fact. For the pyre burned so greatly, it called upon a warrior from a very distant world.
It's gonna be Max, right?
Powerful as you might be, Nylok, your precious little pure heart may be your greatest weakness in the battle that lies ahead. And that weakness shall spell doom for you and your motley crew of wretches.
Again, with the horse.
Noble Galantaz!
Hey, it's Horsefret! He can help us take on the last boss. Oh no.
Yeah, he gets it.
Nye?
Trusted squires,
Thou hast mine sincerest thanks for thine indulgence. If it were not yet obvious from our first battle against these corrupted foes, this mission is partially a selfish side quest for this night. Immense planning was devised in order to fulfill the greatest requirements of this good deed and benefit the Alliance's entry to the campaign's 4th event. But alongside that goal, fate was shifted so that this night would cross paths with a particular opponent. If what the villains claim is true, then our goal remains the same. We must band together, defeat this powerful guardian, and put out the Source Pyre to free Tamarillo Town at long last. Art thou prepared?
Yeah.
Of course, dude.
No warrior is too great for Ultimate Creature II! We shall seize victory yet!
Yeah. Let's take him out and call this one a day. A day for justice. Whatever that is.
Lead on, Sir Nylock. There's no time to waste.
The White Hat of Mystery shall be joining you.
This knight couldn't be prouder or more grateful. Let us continue.
I need to heal and go backwards for items. Ah, almost. What is with this blue house?
This place is my home. Please, warrior, protect it from harm.
This one is very unique compared to everything else. Is that a reference I'm not getting?
I've witnessed a lot of stunning battles from the view here, and the good guys always win.
Except when we don't. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure the ultimate ham and cheese is about to be upon us. Oh my goodness, the horse can fight.
What ho?
Great, now we gotta start over. We were right there too.
Abomaton. I love it.
Stop complaining. Let's just get it done.
Wait, I think I recognized one of those guys.
I did too.
Galantaz, thou too can be saved. Just, please, let us help thee.
We've got to be close to that Source Pyre thing they were talking about.
Which means we're close to the one guarding it. Are you sure you're ready, man?
Yes.
I am very much looking forward to this. Spare's big blue house. I don't think it'll be that on the nose.
With the black rose beneath it? No? Perhaps a mistral will blow in from the north and free it.
Can I do that? Oh, I get it.
Could you get my kite out of the tree with the black rose beneath it? No? Perhaps a mistral will blow in from the north and free it.
You got me. You got me. I didn't get that at first. Kite, Black Rose, and Mistral. Uh-huh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Poking at your dot hack roots. Uh-huh, I get it. I get it.
Sometimes, even a place you don't actually live in can still feel like home.
What one of those intros would look like if you combined all the extravagance with a character that is literally just the power of gun. Alright, which one do I go with? This one, maybe? Mistral was the Wave Master that acted like a 10-year-old but was really like a 40-year-old housewife. She was one of Kite and Black Rose's first friends.
Murky skies often make people uneasy, as if it were a bad omen.
but I find it relaxing.
Huh. Who's this guy?
Patience, Squire. This individual can be of great assistance if we act accordingly. Ahem.
Hello, potion seller. We are going into battle, and we desire thine strongest potions.
My potions are too strong for you, travelers.
Potion seller, listen to me. We require only your strongest potions.
He couldn't even say, couldn't even say it without giggling.
My potions would kill you, traveler. You cannot handle my potions.
Potion seller, enough of these games. We are going into battle, and we need thine strongest potions.
My strongest potions would kill you, traveler. You can't handle my strongest potions. You'd better go to a seller that sells weaker potions.
Dude, I think this is a dead end.
Shh, he's doing a thing.
Doing a thing, be quiet.
Potion seller, I am telling you right now, we are going into battle, and we need only thine strongest potions.
You don't know what you ask, traveler. My strongest potions would kill a dragon, let alone a man. You need a seller that sells weaker potions, because my potions are too strong.
Potion seller,
This knight is both dragon and man. If there is anyone in this world that can handle thine strongest potion, it is I! Nylok, dragon of impressively endurance drinking!
Well then, in that case, traveler.
You receive this potion. Should sell her strongest
My
potion.
strongest potions are for only the strongest beings, and you are clearly among them. Take this into battle, and it might just mean the difference between life or death.
Well then, that's it, potion seller. We shall go into battle with thine strongest potion and come back victorious.
That's what you'd better do. And perhaps you'll even convince me to have just the tiniest bit of respect for knights.
You have lost me in a truly profound new way, Nye.
All that needs to be understood, Squire, is that we have a valuable new asset added to our inventory, and also, art was created in the form of performance.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad they kept him cracking up at his own lines in there.
You know, in a perfect world, men like us would be able to fully comprehend the mind of a skillful role player.
But this is not a perfect world.
Well, that was a thing. That was a thing. What is this item? The strongest potion. Protects one party member from damage for 3 turns. That is amazing. I'm glad we went this way. Alright, on to... Oh, man. This level has been nothing but ham and cheese. And I love it.
This is it, comrades. Stay on thy guards.
Oh, here we go. Oh, is it time? Oh, there he is. What's up, Chase?
How long has it been since I set foot in this beautiful world? Ah, to my side, as if I hadn't left a day. There you are, Galantaz, my noble steed.
I'm fighting both of them, aren't I?
Sir Maximor, it has been far too long.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that you, Sir Nylok? To think that our paths would cross like this?
Indeed, old friend. This knight wishes the circumstances weren't nearly as dire.
Yes, I see that you have assembled a new generation of heroes.
Aye, verily. We are also aware that ye hath been summoned back to this world for the purpose of protecting the source of this evil power. Is that not a fact?
Sadly, you are correct. This mysterious flame that preys upon the malevolence buried deep within all warriors. It called to me, luring my spirit back to the terrain of magical expertise.
Was that little Karibo?
What? Why? A noble warrior as pure as thee?
How could this accursed flame have corrupted the soul of...
The time for discussion is over. Raise thy sword, Sir Nylock, for it is time.
That totally is Little Karibo. That's so... Wow, okay. So, in the Tome series, Little Karibo is Nylock. So, literally, Nylock is about to fight another version of Nylock. That's amazing.
To duel!
And there's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged reference that I was not expecting. Well, it is Little Karibo, so I'll take it. Alright, here we go. Omnipotent Nay. Alright, so what do we got here? Neutral and natural. Okay, horse has to go first. Both of them can be flowered. Kerber's in a bad situation here. Boom. Oh, that's a quick attack. Okay, alright. Yeah, you have to go first. Let's see, only have one fire move. Okay, let's just try and base damage them down. Let's see what they can do first. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh boy, okay. Nylock, I think you do the least amount of damage. So Nye is on item duty.
Your team of warriors is impressive. I hear tell you have been working under the guidance of Guildmaster Flamegirl.
Yes, indeed. My noble squires, Kerbatha, the stellar cybernetic, Alpha, ultimate creature the second, and young sprightly White Hat are only a few of the marvelous comrades this knight has fought alongside as part of the Dandy Alliance.
But I'm the White Hat of Mystery. You got my name wrong.
Well, if your Dandy Alliance wishes to take part in this campaign of champions I've heard so much about, they should have no problem at all going toe-to-toe with the likes of this knight.
Oh, you're dead. She's having a moment. No, we got my name wrong. Okay, let's see. Let's palm. We need defense. Slap. Okay, Nylock. Let's just go ahead and spend a divinity. Nobody needs healed. I'm expecting some huge combo attack to come out. I am slightly scared. You know what? I'm so scared. We're gonna do that.
Galantaz, let us join our powers.
Behold our strongest technique.
Here we go.
Go! Ultimate joust!
Here we go. Ooh! Okay. Even 60. Alright. Okay, we'll just use a regular chime.
Galantaz. Quite skilled of you to dismount me from my noble steed. However, this knight still has plenty left to fight back with.
Yes, and it worries me. I am very intimidated. Don't have a lot of defense, but man, your attack is through the roof. Ooh, that, oh, okay. Okay, let's build up our MP a bit. Oh, because when he throws a shield, he can go into a defensive stance. Okay, I get it. It's like Alpha. Okay, let's do another palm. What does the powered up slap do? The 11, not really worth it. What about Clover Cutter? Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. $14. I mean, they do damage, but they just cost too much. Uh-oh. That's concerning. And I can't summon Friendly Roach. I have made mistakes. So glad I have so many defensive options. I made a pretty well-rounded character here. I summon, and I turtle. And I'm okay with that.
It's not over yet. Do you have what it takes, Sir Nylock? Will you strike me down and end this battle?
Come on, man. You can do this.
Steph is counting on us. Don't give up.
Sir Maximor, it has been an honor to do battle with you once again.
Kind of emotional right now. Oh, is that it? Oh, he's got one. $11, $7. All right, you know what we're gonna do? No, Alpha is down. Ah, I forgot Friendly Roach. I was gonna have Nylock do it. Boo. Remember when picking this class meant doing tons of damage but being squishy? Yep, the game doesn't remember that. Now I am literally the toughest member of the team. I can tank all the damage. Aw. Orb of Unity.
We have won.
Not yet, you haven't.
The pain has only just begun.
Uh-oh. Oh, are we round 2?
I have returned yet again? No, this cannot be so.
So long as you still draw breath, Nylok, you shall battle your beloved master over and over again until he gives you the sweet demise you deserve.
This does not concern the likes of thee, foul villains.
Go get him, horse. Literally just a horse.
What's this? No, he's too strong. His will is more powerful than the influence of the purple flame.
Begone! Gallantas, my old friend, thou must ride off into the sunset to fight another day. The terrain still needs thine guidance and protection. I thank you for fighting by my side one last time. I shall finish this matter alone.
So, theory, Maximor also controls Gallantas. It's got two monitors up, 2 accounts open. Farewell, horse.
Sir Nylok, step forward.
Oh, we back up. Oh, we give him space.
Draw thine blade.
Sir Maximor, I am overjoyed to see you again.
The sentiment is mutual. In fact, the truth is, the flame called to me from the other world because I wished so greatly to return and see all of you once again. It preyed on my selfish desire, and I could not resist. I thought, even if it were just for one day, I would be satisfied.
Do not speak such nonsense. Selfish is a word unfit for a knight such as thee. One simple day is well deserved for the dedication that ye have given to the world of which thou belongs.
Oh man, his voice actor is getting choked up a little bit. This game is charming.
In my many years, I have explored the depths of countless universes. I braved a world of blizzards, a series of never-ending fantasies, quested to battle dragons even mightier than thee.
I get these references.
There was always something wondrous and inspiring about the simplicity of this humble terrain. Some of this knight's fondest memories were created in the land our ancient Net Kings discovered and conquered. Those memories were indeed thanks to the adventures I shared with thee, and all of our fellow heroes and villains alike.
Don't get any of them. It was World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, and Skyrim.
And yet, the greatest universe of all is the one I left the terrain for, and must return to again, now.
Aw. It's got a real life to take care of.
I am Sir Maximor Pauropticus La Stronghold, noble knight of many adventures across 100 worlds. State thy name, my comrade, and deliver the final blow.
I am Nylok, Dragon of the Cold Steel!
On this single day that I wished for so dearly, I deliver to thee an important message. My days spent in the terrain of magical expertise were for the purpose of spreading goodwill and positivity to the next generation of warriors, so that they might do the same until the end of time.
I need popcorn.
Sir Nylok, you are perhaps the greatest accomplishment in that legacy. I am proud to call you a fellow knight.
I am who I am because of thee, Sir Maximor.
Without thine careful guidance, and the shining example thou had set on what makes a truly noble knight, perhaps this knight would not be where he is today. Thank you, my friend.
Continue on your path to the Campaign of Champions. And believe me, if you put your heart in this game, there is nothing you cannot do.
Ooh, unique animation.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I may have shed a tear.
Got a little choked up.
Comrades, join me. With this act, we shall liberate the town of their threat, free the heroes and villains alike who are slaves to the Purple Flame's malicious misuse. Append this deed to the Dandy Alliance track record, and I shall officially deem each of ye as fellow knights.
Ooh, we ain't squires no more.
Oh my god!
Yeah!
I've been waiting for the Soul Campaign!
Now, my knights,
Getting upgrades, new titles.
Alpha, Ultimate Creature the Second, and Warrior of the White Hat. Let us put an end to the terror of the Purple Flame, all together.
And they scream it away.
The fire has been extinguished completely. The warriors attacking our town have all disappeared to from whence they came. We're saved!
We are forever in your debt, heroes. But thank you for everything.
How very noble of you. You fought against each and every one of those nasty warriors to save the people of Tamarillo Town. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you, thank you.
Not to mention, you even went as far as to fight against the warriors who weren't bad guys. To not only protect the citizens, but to free the good guys from their curse. You thought of others far before yourself. I'd rate your actions on this deed as very good.
That's two very goods.
You were right. It was a good day.
Of course it was. Us, we're knights! My dream, man!
Keep the dream alive, fellow knights. Our work is not yet done. There are still many other good deeds to be accomplished across Orange Island before the Day of Judgment. We must stay ever diligent. 'Tis our duty.
Also, just wanted to say, I think it's really awesome that your friends got the chance to do something like this. As evidenced by my amazing performance earlier, I don't know the first thing about role-playing, but I know enough to get that this was probably a huge deal for you guys.
Seriously, and I know it sucks that you didn't get to be a part of it from their side, but then we wouldn't have had you on our side. And that's something all of us really appreciate. Big time.
Thy sentiments warm this knight's heart, friends. Though our duty to the Alliance is of the utmost priority, it was a splendid bonus that the paths of Sir Maximor and myself were able to cross for a brief moment on the great journey of life. At the end of this most exhilarating day, it is fulfilling to know that the road chosen has been the right one. This knight left behind the tales of the terrain in order to fulfill a greater purpose, just as he did, and thus I.
Take a shot.
Mylok, master of being a dashing, wonderful, splendid, shining, loyal, and handsome heroic knight.
Slow clap.
She's not done.
Shall continue to be the ever-brilliant beacon of goodness to you all. Just as this knight's role model influenced my state of being, perhaps someday the finer qualities of myself will rub off on thee.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Like your oh-so-humble attitude.
I think we can call this totally good day a, well, day. What say?
Quite so, Sir Alpha. There are missions to complete, enemies to defeat, and friends to keep upbeat. Until our next adventure. Whoosh!
Oh, I'm glad he's happy. Why is critical mode so dang hard? Well, it's kind of in the name. Which one are you playing?
He's going places. He's going right to the restroom.
Yep.
Ugh, me too. And then I need dinner. I half interrupted him with food to reheat.
Or things to excrete.
You
are gross. Sir Kabuffer!
Shut! You are my friend.
You are my friend and I love you, but I will slap you.
I'm out. Later, Hattie. Sir Buffer!
You are my friend. Bye.
Bye.
Hope I'll get to see you on the next mission. Thanks for always being a big help. Let's cross our fingers this all pays off. I'll catch you later.
Hey, see you later, Destroyer. Thank you for joining us. 3 because I want my Oblivion key. Fair enough. I'm sorry, you have to replay through 3, but fair enough. Collecting things is important. Alright, let's see. Hey, speaking of Kerpifer, let's go to the lagoon. It's not a bad game. It's not a great game either. There are worse games, for sure. 100%. But I was not happy with it. Okay, am I here? What's up, Azriel? Okay, that's on the nose.
Ever feel like life's just a game? Literally, not figuratively. Like our actual life is a game. Think about that.
That's deep.
No one's ever said that before. What's up, Human Sans? Okay, that is also a thing.
Do you guys think people who do really bad stuff should ever be forgiven?
Could it really match the hype? No, never. I agree with that 100%. It was never going to match the hype. Ever. There's no way it was going to.
There's always going to be good guys and bad guys in this world. The bad guys always get their just desserts.
I say, there's always 2 sides to every story. Nobody ever does something bad for no reason, even if they know it's bad.
I mean, we were talking about Smash earlier. The last Smash Brothers character will not match the hype.
Justice always finds a way. When
And that is not their fault.
Served to wrongdoers, perhaps in time, they may also see the light.
Thanks, everyone. Going to Lychee Lagoon today. Any new monsters?
It's Dante. All will be fine. Ah, people still complain. It's just another anime swordsman, even though that's totally not what Dante is. And Peace will return to the galaxy. Peace will never be in the Smash Brothers galaxy. Peace is never an option over there.
Oh, nothing too serious. The Death Cargo snails have some pretty tough shells and can draw out a battle. But they're also super slow, so you can just bypass them if you want.
You want to talk about long, drawn-out battles? Steer clear of the wild and Clavibus. Those little suckers are the quickest monsters I've ever seen, and they lay eggs that make them multiply over and over and over.
I'll keep an eye out.
Hello, friend. I'm searching for the perfect jam in this game's soundtrack to one day write lyrics to. But I can't decide on what track to jam with.
My friend's been writing lyrics based on the boss music from Adonis Woods. I'm sure you'll find a good one too.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of that song Alpha's writing. I hope that comes back into play instead of just referencing the YouTube video. Alright, well, I don't seem to be here either. Again, unfortunate. Alright, I need the shop real quick.
This is what you need. Here you go, friend. Here you go, friend. Here you go. Need anything? See you around.
Should we go ahead and use our orb? Got one. Oh, I caught the mute button in time for that sneeze. Ooh, that was a full body shiver. Ugh.
Tiger Lily, Curb, I want
And
you
yes, we're
two
doing
to
it.
have this Orb of Unity.
Cool.
Oh man, I'm a little embarrassed to say I got nothing. Any ideas on what we could make?
Yeah, fair enough. Electricity and plants don't easily go hand in hand. Maybe something more gadget related?
Wait, you've got a gadget. The beast totem. That'd make a great lightning rod.
Oh yeah! You hop on top, call down a bolt, and then the totem can amplify it into a nice single shot.
Do it!
Come on, Curb. Bring the thunder.
There's just no way that we can lose. This is a masterpiece.
I get this reference. Ooh, lots of new stuff. Okay, alright. Ooh, that's a good one. That's also a good one. Oh my goodness. I am now the strongest hat. I love how this icon is just a brick wall. See, who needs defense? That can actually equip a yellow. Ooh. Actually, I think we're going to do that, because Softy's a healer anyway. And as long as you land your crits, attack and magic attack don't really matter. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see, attack down to 9. 52, 7, 5, 4, 4. Yeah, use that. Who else uses green? I have a new green sword and someone needs to use it. Perfect. Okay, save point before something goes horribly wrong. We are on track to get to some kind of bug. I've made a lot of progress and had a lot of fun. I am completely ready for the game to just go, oh, nope, time limit. Game-breaking bug now.
Oh, hey, pal.
What are we up for?
Hey, what are we in for today?
Quite a bit. Just waiting for Curb to finish double-checking some stuff real quick, and then we can go.
We can go! Oh good, you made it. I explained everything to the others already, so I'll just give you the short version. So, the tourist NPCs around this place are having a big week-long festival and accepting donations in the form of food. There's a chef guy over by the food stands that you can give ingredients to, and he'll cook up a little something based on what you bring him. I asked a bunch of the villagers for clues on the best dishes and freshest ingredients, and I compiled a little list so we'll know exactly what to shoot for.
Nice.
There's 4 particular things we need to find that'll likely get us the highest ranking food, and therefore the highest rank on this good deed.
Right, so what's all the stuff we gotta get?
Our grocery list consists of 1 extract of death cargo, 1 mimic crab claw, 1 bunch of boom nanas, and 1 chaotic coconut milk. Then we'll just take them over to the chef and donate some delicious imaginary food for these fine, non-existent people.
Nice.
So we just gotta keep an eye out for those, bring them back here, make some magical mystery meat, and call it a day. Good. Let's get going.
Simple.
Lead the way.
And as we all know, it will not be that simple, but we've all played games before. Okay, that is a yellow. You have the regular version of that. Yep, just better in every way. Can someone else use the other one? $9.98. Yeah, that's worth it. I'm liking this crew we have. We've got heals, we've got magic. We've got a little type coverage, nothing great. Oh, hi. What's your shtick? I can't talk to you. Okay.
Even in a vacation spot, warriors from other worlds come here of all places to battle each other from time to time. I don't get it, but it sure is fun to watch.
Well, I'm glad he enjoys it.
Whoa, whoa, not yet. This will take us to the festival area, but we gotta get those ingredients first.
Gotcha. It's giving me a lot of healing items. Amaterasu mirror. We understand that reference. And these guys give me nothing, so no thank you. That is a trap. Okay. What's up, nerds?
Go ahead. What do you gotta say that's so unique from anyone else?
We're gonna spray you in our sorrow and drench you in defeat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Okay, so crystal, those two. I like Goobite. I don't have electric, so I can't do that. Wow, we are a horrible combination for this. Okay, let's go for it. Completely missed that one. Gross. Okay, who was Crystal? You. Okay, let's try the new move. Ooh, 18? Ugh. Let's see. Oh right, the Shadow Thorns. Let's try that out. That sounds fun. I have no magic now. And that only did 3 damage. Okay, you can do this. Yeah!
I think I'm gonna be sick. For real.
Get those crits. Let's find it more interesting to find good and bad games. Save for DMC. There's like 2 good things in that game. That's it. And none of them saved that game. And don't get me wrong, I like bad games too. Okay, you know what, let me rephrase that. I like games that have bad qualities too. For me, 3 just has a little too many. Oh, that's 2.
If you keep this up, you're gonna make me explode!
Okay, I know you guys probably aren't trying to be creepy, but...
Little creepy, I'll agree with that. Completely forgot I had a healer for a second. No. Well, that was fun. Whoever the monster was that set triangle to Kiraga when playing another character. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that very strongly. That person is a monster.
Are those the boom nanas up there?
Let's find out.
Hey.
Boom, baby. That's what we got and where we're at.
So funny.
I know. All right, let's get out of here.
Archie, why are you here?
Got some company.
Excuse me?
Archie, what are you doing?
Oh, great. What do you want?
I'm sorry if I'm being annoying, but could you guys please help me?
Help? Are you kidding me? You and your 2 idiot friends have made enough trouble as it is. And no, that wasn't meant to be a clever pun.
Hold on. The other 2 aren't with you? This isn't another trick like at the park, is it?
No, cross my heart.
Archie is a good boy.
After what happened last week, we all met up one more time. Skate was still really mad at Raccoon and... Well, I can't repeat most of the words that he used, but before he left, he made it pretty clear he didn't want to see him again. And Raccoon just sort of quietly stood there and took it. I've never seen him so... empty. I wanted to stay with him after Skate left, but then he told me I shouldn't hang out with him anymore. Like it was for my own good.
I mean, he's right.
Huh.
We'll be nice.
Know where they are now?
Not exactly. Rock said he was supposed to try and find you guys, and said you'd be here. So I thought I'd try to find him first. Have you guys seen him?
We haven't. And if you're telling the truth, then quite frankly, I hope you don't run into that no-good little rodent either. If he's looking for us, he better not even get within an inch, or I'm gonna give him a serious piece of my mind.
He's not a rodent. He actually taught me that raccoons are in the Caniformia suborder, like bears and skunks.
That is true.
Sorry.
It's bad wait, what? Never mind. It's bad enough you three got into the competition because you cheated without getting caught, but constantly harassing us at every turn has been an even bigger nightmare.
Please, I'm really, really, really sorry. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I just want my friends back.
Then find some new ones, because you're better off without them. Let's go, guys.
I'm sorry, too. I wish we could help.
If it means anything, here's another bit of advice. There's a moderator shadowing this place over by the festival area. Just saying, you might want to be a little on the careful side.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Pure child. You'll be okay. So I'm guessing we run into all three of them here. I wonder if the order you run into them in changes anything. Gee, I wonder if the Mimic will be here. Yeah, let's try to crit these. I know, right? Yeah, there are like 3 summons in this game. Apparently you can absolutely cheese spoiler super boss with Simba, which I did not know. And I'm totally going to try when we get there. Please drop an item. I hate you. Ah, boo. I actually want to push through this. I want to get to the drama. That's a lot. Alright, 2 in a row. We can do it. Nice. This is a great team. Demon Torch! I don't know what that does.
Alrighty. Mimic Crab should be hiding out in one of these, so let's make some mincemeat out of it, and we should be good.
Now I want actual crab meat.
Not into crab.
Yeah, this mission's making me hungry, and I can't decide if I love or hate how effective that is.
No, seriously. I'm hungry too.
Well, then don't starve yourselves. Go get something. Just don't spill it on your computers. I've had more than a few bad days with instant ramen. True story.
Yeah, we've all been there. Found it. Please don't kick me out of the area before I can open everything else up. I love you, GameSoft. Never leave. Or Tiger Lily, just stay here forever. Please.
Damn, you were right. I want to actually eat this.
Well, don't reach into your monitor and devour it before we get
These
there.
two. Okay, we ran into them at the very beginning of the game.
I will do no such thing.
Excuse us?
Nope.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully I can beat you guys without hacking.
Don't mind me.
Oh! Okay.
Let me repeat. Excuse us?
Ugh. This thing had the crab in it, and these chumps already took the ingredient.
Oh, so sorry to rain on your parade. You want to explain what just happened?
Nothing to explain, really.
Yo, hold the phone!
Oh, okay, those are two different people. Alright, well, I can say this, for sure. In Tomeland, Doubling and Skate were the same person.
Oh boy.
Yo! I just saw y'all take down them dandies in a hot second. You the ones, ain't ya?
The ones?
The soupy slime siblings! Everybody's been talking about you. I know what's up. Y'all the script kiddies too, ain't ya?
I don't know what you're talking about. We're nobody special, man.
Nah, bro, it's cool. I get ya. I know you know the lingo. But I've been looking for y'all because I want in. You know what I'm saying?
Just barely.
Maybe.
Enough already. We gotta run.
Yo, come on, girl. Y'all looking to get that last spot for the campaign, yeah? Well, I used to roll with a crew that made the finals. I'm like an expert. An expert, man. Let me in the fam.
Go home, kid. You don't know what you're talking about.
Can't y'all just let me get in one more word?
Yeah.
That was one word!
Kinda walked into that one.
What? Did you see that? They don't know what they be talking about.
Don't know, don't care.
Well, forget you too.
So you said you're not with the troublemakers anymore?
Yo, shut up! That's none of your beeswax. I was having a private conversation with those two.
No, you weren't.
Private? Everyone within a 100-mile radius can hear you.
Man, whatever. I'm just gonna catch up with them. I ain't even got to deal with y'all no more anyway. So long, chumps and chumpettes.
Man, I have to walk all the way back here. I can't leave those treasure chests not opened.
Witnessed some cheating crap jobs the last few weeks, but that complete and utter lack of subtlety was on a whole nother level. Am I nuts?
Nope, you're not nuts. Subtlety definitely needs to be a thing.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. 999 damage with a first turn all enemies magic attack is a little unbelievable.
Interesting.
You know these guys or something?
No, just perplexed as to how they've got the gall to do something like that. If anything, I'm surprised they're not already banned, especially if they're trying to enter the competition.
Would be real nice if some karma came back to bite those guys in the ass.
Well, from the way that kid was talking, it sounds like that happened with our other cheating friends.
Yeah, too bad for them. My heart bleeds.
Important thing is, we got the crab meat, so let's go back and heal so we can keep up the search.
Okay, we're just here. Ooh. The logout animation played, and that scared me. Still can't talk to him. I really don't want to fight these. What does a Demon Torch do, actually? Let's see. Demon Torch. Curses one enemy. No, thank you. We out. Oh, is there a Mimicrab for each one here? Boo. Probably get their summons off, but these guys drop healing items, so I'm not too upset. Can I get up 3 in one go? I can. Juno Whirl saves the day. Oh, and they have multiple items in them. Hey, only one. Thank you. Die, please. Can I cheese it? Nope. I tried. Ah, boo. Well, don't have time. Please don't do it twice. That's a lot of damage. We are getting pretty strong. I'll admit it makes me slightly worried for what is to come. Okay, now we are done. Well, that just leaves a raccoon in the third area. Sorry, Curb. You're staying behind. items. 1. Seems to be a defensive one. Could be MP attack power. Oh, it increases everything. But probably just by tiny bits. Yeah, not really worth it. Which is a shame. I like using reference weapons, but...
Whoa, not yet.
Oh, sorry. Up here. That's right. So this is going to be the 3rd item, so where's the 4th item?
Isn't that?
Oh, yep, there he is.
Surprise, surprise.
Not you.
Yeah, me.
Shut up! My blood's still boiling from that last stunt you pulled the other week, and you and your little posse of saps are the last people I want to see, so get lost!
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And I hate to admit it, but you should know I actually learned something from all this. I'm not really a leader. Thought I was. I'm not. You were right all along. And that mistake you call a posse is done.
So are they not going to be in the finals?
But that don't change a thing between you and me.
Oh. Well, that's really a shame.
No, but for real though, we don't have any time to spend on you. If you want to do this the hard way, you're welcome to go 4 against 1. The easy way is preferred, but in either case, we're pushing you aside. The end.
4 against 1, huh? See, that's where you're wrong.
Ooh, he got a new crew.
Heads up, we got bigger fish to fry.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this without hacking. Oh, just the 2 of them? Okay. Infernal and Crystal. Can I flower them? I can flower both of them. Was one a brawler? I didn't look. Okay, yeah, you have to go first. Should we go ahead and flower one? I don't know, it's awful early. I did just save, though. Yeah. Flower. Don't want to deal with you. I just stand there, be a good little bomb machine as I kill you. Let's palm. Get the defense up. I don't trust them. Okay. Not sure what that was supposed to be, but that was a thing that happened. That's gonna work eventually. Ah, that's actually the worst timing. Okay. Okay, please don't break. Didn't break. I'm expecting something to break in this mission. No, that's not gonna work. I'll start working on the other guy. Well, I need to fix this. Oh, never mind. I was worried for a second. Stop doing that, please. Okay, we should be able to take you down. There we go. Alright. Your crystal. So lightning totem would work. Please do a lot of damage. 18! Wow, why is that so bad? I'm not even really worried about this character. Have they even done damage yet? Please stop doing that. I was trying to get mana back. Come on. You're not even using it. You're just giving me status ailments. That's not original. It's not good. You're not balanced. Alright, poke him. Poke. Okay, that was actually pretty easy.
ripoff! Don't complain. Let's return back here quickly.
Phew, that went better than I expected.
I agree.
Recognize them?
Yeah, they're with a guild called the New Victors. Let's just say they're in direct competition with us. Our, collective reputation after the last event, I think, has attracted a few dedicated members of the newly founded Dandy Alliance Plus Hate Club, or something like that.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, isn't that hilarious? Looks like somebody's got some steep new competition for their awful job of pestering the ever-loving crap out of us on a constant basis.
I don't even care.
You know, now this is really just more sad than annoying. What do you even think you're doing anymore?
I'm finishing what I started, and that's all you need to know. This can't all be for nothing.
But you don't have your script kiddies anymore, huh?
I told you, they're out of the picture. And they're better off for it. No more leading them down a bad path. No more wasting their time or mine. That's where you're going with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is pointless and we need to keep going. Let's just leave him.
Move on, please.
Fair enough.
Nothing else to say to this guy?
You kidding? I've already had as much annoyance as I can stand.
Oh, I get it. You're scared. You're scared, aren't you? You just said it was 4-on-1. Well, I ain't scared. Step up. Step up.
You have problems.
You seem to be good at paying attention to minor details, but not so good at actually listening.
That's probably why they're gone. Now what have you got to show for it?
All I got is me. And that's all I need.
Really? Because it looks more to me like you've got a complete and utter dead end of a life.
Hey, you don't know a thing about me, man!
Nope. And I thank my lucky stars for that fact every night. Unfortunately, I'm still unlucky enough to have you shoved into my life every 2 seconds. But you know, I feel even worse for those 2 kids being so unlucky that they might run into you again, especially because one of them is wasting his time chasing after you.
Wait, you mean you saw them? Are they doing all right?
Oh, now I see. You cut ties with them because you do actually care about their well-being. That actually makes it even more sad.
It does.
Guys, sorry, we really should go.
Agreed. Now stay out of our way.
Look, all things considered, I still feel sorry for you, because you're clearly in a lot of pain. Maybe you need to sit down and ask yourself if misery and selfishness really are the only things you have left to offer anyone. Call it a gut feeling. I just don't think that's you.
Use that brain, dude. Also, we totally just made them stronger in the finals. It's totally what's gonna happen.
Never tried snail meat. I feel like I've only ever seen it in cartoons and stuff. Like frog's legs.
It's okay. Both the taste and the fact that you haven't tried it.
Good thing it's all just imaginary snail meat being given to imaginary people, all for the purposes of our unimaginary reward. Life is weird.
I agree.
Anyway, let's go kill some gastropods.
That's a $10 word.
After we get treasure. I did not see a mystery cube in this area. Never mind, I see it. Let's see, what does that have us at? So we're missing 5 in the 3rd layer. That's a lot. Alright, this is going to take forever. Please just be one at a time. And please... I don't have mana. I've done something wrong, or Oathkeeper didn't carry over from my crit mode. How was... Oathkeeper was special, wasn't it? But yeah, they should have carried over. I'm agreeing. Something is weird. 2 golden fruit. Thank you. From 1 snail.
Ugh, I forgot. It's not even snail meat. It's like snail cream, or whatever you'd extract from it. Ugh, super gross.
I agree.
Hey, as long as the NPCs eat it up when it's mixed in with the other stuff we're picking up, it's a sugary, sweet delicacy as far as I'm concerned.
Whatever floats the tourist boats.
They're here for fancy stuff anyway. All the lucky emblems. That's right. That's right, because I wasn't able to use it until extra stuff. Maybe you need to get the emblems again? I agree that that's weird. You should have it, because Keyblades are supposed to carry over. Okay, where is this last item? Do we just go in? Apparently.
So that's at least the first 3, but no sign of any coconut trees. Guess we checked out all 3 of the paths around this area.
Guys, Reese cups are good.
I say we take the telepillar over to the festival area and see if we can track that last ingredient down.
Let's heal up first. Hey, the food fest.
Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, there might have been a little extra path beyond the festival that could have the last ingredient we're looking for. Let's take a look.
What's up, Okra?
All right.
Everything okay?
I'm fine. I don't know. I keep thinking about those kids. I know I shouldn't, considering what they've done, but I really do feel bad for them.
Look, I know I was harsh on all of them, but they got what they deserved, and it's for their own good. The only real concern is if they might somehow screw up the competition if NetKing Software finds out they cheated to get that slot for the finals.
Yeah, I can't lie. I've had that concern myself. I guess, these troublemaker guys slipped under the radar with their cheating. But if their guild is splintered because of a dispute, I do worry if they might mess things up even more as a result. That said, I can understand why you're worried about him.
It's because they've been led down such a bad path. I mean, what they're doing here is bad enough as it is. But if they continue to do stuff like this, they could get in serious trouble.
They're doing it here. What are they doing in the real world?
They're kids, but they're smart kids. In fact, too smart for their own good. And they know exactly what they're doing and that it's wrong. My sympathy only goes so far.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't want to hold us up any longer. Let's just get back to the mission.
It's okay. Trust me, you're a better person than I for even caring about people who've wronged you. Says a lot about your character.
I agree.
Maybe. But I do hope things start to turn out for them. Someday.
Who knows?
Me too. Who knows? Maybe that day will be today.
That'd be great. Anywho, should we go?
Coconuts.
Yeah, let's go find that last ingredient.
Oh, I can't talk to you. Boo.
The island is filled with some of the most dangerous creatures in all of the terrain. Yet people from all across the 4 regions come here for vacations. And even to live. It's the perfect middle ground of relaxing and exciting.
I mean, it is nice. All people we have fought before. NPCs from everywhere. Bread, that is my shtick. Ah, there's the chef person. There is cheese and the board you cut it on in that pot. Okay, that's a thing.
The festival is going non-stop this week with the impending doom of a volcanic eruption. What?
You wish to purchase thee. A fine choice. Thank you.
I have a lot of money.
Thank you. I'll be seeing you again.
Are we heading out, Hellfang? Appreciate you hanging out. Good luck solving the Oathkeeper problem.
Sometimes I come out here to catch a glimpse of the wild platypus. They may be dangerous, but they sure are cute.
They are pretty cute, I'll admit that. I see just an average human person in here. Okay.
Come on, you lot. Let your creativity paint the picture of a great battle.
Wow, I think you just spoke art.
Okay, technical to weaponries. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. Well, I'm sorry, you have to restart. I took too long. Oh well. Let's see. You go first. I don't trust your paintbrush. We just cleared Thebes. Okay, cool. You didn't even have your outfit yet. Ah, I see. I see the synergy this team is going for, and I respect it. That was way too early. I will admit, I like the new outfits a lot more than I thought I would. I'm not normally into plaid, but it works. I like them. Three does have a lot going for it. Just trips up a lot too, which is a shame. Do I have a hit everyone? Jungle Blast do that?
Your trial has expired. I expired in this trial.
God, those soulless eyes. Okay, come on. We can get this crit. Come on, crit. We can do this.
Things are constantly changing. Are you firmly prepared to adapt?
We're literally about to kill you.
I'm not afraid of change.
I think we've adapted plenty. You're literally about to die. And pew. Oh god, he turned into ash. I feel kind of bad. Oh, almost. Okay. I see you. Crap. I got the netty, though. We out. No, thank you. Ooh, that is a group of 4. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, I like the designs here, though.
Well, I do hope we're not holding you up.
Your sarcasm is just dripping.
Okay, start with
so much
Royal.
time left and only so many spaces left for the competition. It's every guild for itself.
And then Charlink. Come on, crit. I'll get another one of those eventually. Oh, well, crap. Okay, now I can't hit you anymore. Alright, uh, 11, not great. Oh my goodness, his arm is the pencil. I thought he was holding it. No. That is his arm. I think I love that. No, why? Guardian with Vitality, there you go. Play defensively. I noticed I had to do that a lot in Endgame of 3, especially in the DLC. Playing defensively is definitely the way to go. Alright, let's start on you. Bug should take out you. There's a pencil, a brush, a pen. I guess you're a marker? Not sure. Okay, what do we have again? Just neutrals. Okay. Let's see how this works. Ow. Lunchbox, please. These guys are basic, but very tough. They don't have a gimmick, they're just good at hitting you. Let's see, can I flower? Yes, they can all be flowered. Oh, you have buffed twice. Okay. That's concerning. Don't want to waste a friendly roach hit on that. There you go, 11 damage. Why is their defense so high? Yeah, go get some rest, sis. We're right behind you as soon as we finish up this little mission.
I see you guys have done a lot of pent-up aggression.
Did you write that one with your entire arm?
So what if he did? He's working with what he's got. Oh my god! Where did that come from? Well, now he's dead. Can I please crit you? Yay!
Oh, crap. Looks like I chose the wrong color.
Maybe you can only crit certain enemies. Some are just immune, maybe. Alright, there's a save point here. Here we go.
Oh no, were we too late?
Hey, Skater Boy, drop that coconut!
Back again, Marshmallow Man?
We got a job to do and I'm fresh out of patience to deal with you or your compadre's little family dispute. And it's been in my face all day, because I keep running into one of you every 2 seconds.
I mean, there's more coconuts in the tree.
Man, you don't know nothing about nothing. I ain't doing nothing with those fools no more. Rocky was nothing but a lying punk, and the kid was just a sucker for his schemes. But not me. They don't give 2 hoots about this winner.
Ugh, you people ever quit?
Yo, fam! Want me to hook you guys up?
Are you just bad at taking hints or completely brain dead?
Beat it, kid!
I mean, both?
Y'all want this fruit so bad, maybe I'll keep it for myself, just for kicks.
Hey, kiddo. You still want to join the good old soupy slime siblings? Toss that coconut our way and you're in.
Please don't fall for this.
Yo, for real? Quit playing me.
Wait, don't listen to them. I can't take this anymore. Listen, your real friends are here. Both of them are in this level, and that's no coincidence. You might all be a bunch of screw-ups, but they still care about you. Think about it.
Here they come.
Alright, is this gonna go just as badly?
See ya!
Yep. Man, just no subtlety.
He's booking it!
Wait, hold up, man!
Great. Without that last ingredient, the whole mission's scrapped. Unless we convince that little troll to give it to us before the snot people get it from him. In fact, watch them steal it from him somehow.
I wish they'd just open their eyes already. All of them. Breaks my heart.
Hold on, I've got a little idea. Let's warp back to that last healing station.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm guessing we're gonna head them off.
Now we play the waiting game.
Oh, good. I got the high score on that one.
Shush. Let me just go ahead and send a little message out real quick. All right.
Get out of the way!
Should have seen this coming.
Screw you, watery dark side.
Yeah, planning
Go get 'em.
doesn't seem like you guys' strong suit.
Well, she likes to insist it's hers, but you also wouldn't believe how many times she's been dropped on her head as a kid. I think she kind of liked it.
Yo, man. It's not nice. Don't say that. Yuck. I'm starting to sound like rock.
Hey, kid!
Yeah? What you want?
Want to see something really cool?
Okay, this could go like 100 different ways. Oh god, are we doing this? What's happening? What are we doing?
Alright, you chumps asked for it.
Don't be so hasty, you idiot. There's a mod nearby.
Ah.
Very clever.
Yes, I am. Now we just reel in the catch.
But I'm guessing I can't hit him. I can hit him. Okay, so I can damage them. What do they have on them? Oh, apparently everything's normal. Okay, alright, cool. Just beat them up then. Ah, they're both brawlers too, that's right. They have elements on them. No, crap. Alright, this is gonna be an uphill battle. Let's see. Ooh, Shadow Thorns. That'll actually work really well. And then I just double up on defense. Maybe Hat will work better. Hat will work better. Okay, so don't go in front of her. Oh, it's there now? Wonderful. Good. Yeah, starting the game with Oathkeeper. That'll be really good. Let's see. What does Beast Totem do? Defense. But I can't get close to her. I might just have to tank it. I only did 3. Okay, that's not bad. I can deal with that. He didn't get affected by that trap at all. Okay. This will hit eventually.
Screw this, it's been long enough!
Oh, there it is.
That's quite enough.
Sorry, what?
It's too late to play innocent. I've been receiving reports about you two for the last couple days, and this just about clinches it. You've hacked your character stats to be nigh invincible, and you thought you could get away with it while the campaign's happening?
Get away with what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, give it a rest. It's over. You are both hereby banned from the game for the remainder of the competition and blacklisted until further notice.
Yay!
But...
They even
Ouch! But I ain't that guy.
They even gave him a special animation.
My apologies to any and all players who are currently participating in any missions associated with the Orange Island regional event. The problem has been taken care of. Please resume play. Thank you.
Hey, can we get like a free coconut? No? Not gun? No? Oh, okay.
You got off easy. All of you guys did.
Because you know what subtlety is. Glad I ain't that guy. I know, right? It's weird because Skate and DeBling were originally the same person in a previous incarnation.
Hey, man.
What y'all doing here?
I came here looking for Rock. I actually didn't know you were gonna be here too, but I'm really glad.
Alright, everyone, get the tissues ready. It's time for Power of Friendship.
Yeah? And what for?
'Cause the gang's all here again.
The gang is over! If there even was a gang in the first place, man! Didn't know script kiddies meant charity cases to feed your whack little ego trip.
I deserve all that. I let you both down. I took you for granted and I can't begin to say how sorry I am. I understand if you never want to trust me, forgive me, or even see me ever again. But if nothing else, you both deserve to know the truth about everything I was doing. Please. That's all I'm asking.
Fine. Whatever.
Alright, backstory time.
And, hey, rest of you, after all the trouble I've been, no pun intended, you probably ought to hear this too, so here we go.
Alright, somebody better be sick or dying.
Oh boy. This ain't easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're waiting.
Back to you guys. Some background. Probably wondered how exactly we've been able to do all this crazy stuff.
Walking through walls, making us unable to hit you, cheating at winning a competition with a lot of money on the line, that stuff?
Yeah, that. Well, the reason is we're hackers. I mean, I am. I've been doing it for a couple of years.
Gee, really? No.
Last few months, I've been teaching them how to exploit flaws in Tome's code. But I swear, that's all they know.
Well, that explains a whole lot. Now we know how you've been doing all this. But more importantly, why don't you enlighten us on why?
Well, it's because...
Rock, may I?
Yeah.
Rock was paying us. Every time we were playing with, well, bothering you guys. He said it was okay. To be honest, I didn't really get what was going on. We just trusted him. The first time I met Rock, he stopped Skate from picking on me and... Sorry, Skate. Didn't mean to be a tattletale.
We good. It's true.
Well, after that...
Well, he admits it.
Rock said as long as Skate and I learned to get along, we could both hang out with him and he'd teach us all these cool moves and secrets in the game. I shouldn't have been so afraid to ask him more questions. Certain things didn't always feel quite right. But no one here had ever been so nice to me before. I didn't want to ruin my friendship with him.
Don't sweat it. Can't ruin a friendship that was never even real. Hey, yo, Rock! Wanna finally tell me something I don't know?
Listen, I always wanted to do right by you both. This all started when I found a listing on a message board I probably shouldn't be on or even know about.
Hattie starts sweating profusely.
Well, everyone gets a little lonely sometimes.
Not that kind of message board! Some guy was looking to rig this whole campaign thing, and I was one of the lucky few they brought on board to tip the scales their way.
The whole campaign? Okay.
I wasn't supposed to recruit any backup, and I planned to keep it that way. But once I found you two, this all seemed like the perfect way to keep us together. I can make my job easier and help you guys make money too.
And let me guess, you expect me to believe you perfectly split the dough between us three? Fitty-fitty?
That's not how that works. Please use your brain.
Well, that's not quite how the math works.
Aha! I knew you was holding out!
I can show you all the numbers later, but straight up, I split it so each of you made a little bit more than I actually did. My way of convincing myself this was always more about you guys, I guess.
Except you couldn't even trust us with the truth!
Why were you so afraid?
You both showed me so much respect and trust. I never had that before, and I was so scared of losing it. I didn't feel like I could afford to ever be wrong around you guys. Even though deep down, I sort of knew that I was. But hacking's pretty much the only thing I've ever been good at. When everything finally came out, I thought the best thing would be for me to leave you two behind and just keep all my bad ideas to myself. I couldn't even pull this off on my own anyway. Pardon my language, but it sucked. I just spent the whole time worrying about you guys. And that's the honest truth.
Oh, isn't he sweet? You stole $1 million Bentro bucks from us.
So that's why you come crawling back. It was just a sloppy jalopy you couldn't deliver in the clutch. Boo freaking hoo!
That's not why.
Hey, I just thought of something. That person who hired you, you said they wanted to rig the tournament? Does that mean you were just gonna have us throw the final match at the end?
Archie, please don't do this.
No, you don't do this! No more secrets, Rock. You promised.
Yeah, I would've. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we probably know who's behind this.
Wow, Rocky, wow! You a real one.
Pardon my language, but it sucked. It sucked a swear word now, in some circles.
And now, you got nothing. Want to make yourself useful again? How about you let me know who is paying you? Now that I'm the hottest free agent in Tome, I'm finna take my talent straight to the real boss.
You can forget that noise. That one stays with me. The last thing any of us need is to be dragged back into that mess.
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but you're missing something incredibly important here. That by involving your friends in the first place, you already knowingly risked all three of your entire futures.
The mod that just slammed down the banhammer didn't make a scene out of this. But those two literal slime buckets will likely be followed up with some sort of legal charges being pressed by NetKing Software.
Trying to rig a literal pay for cash reward competition. It's kind of not cool. Can't say sucked on a G-rated show, exactly. Yin Yang Yo got in a lot of trouble for that.
Translation? There's a very real possibility they could do jail time.
Say what?
You guys have put yourselves in even hotter water because you cheated your way into a competition with several $1,000s as the prize.
You know that show? I know, right? When was the last time you heard that name?
Well, you can figure out the rest.
Oh man, I haven't thought about that show in forever. But I do remember there was a little bit of drama. They like to say that sucked a lot, and they got in a little trouble for it.
Oh no, man, please!
Oh no, I can't. My parents will.
Hey, don't worry. You're gonna be all right. I got this. Look, you have every right to turn me in, and I'm willing to cooperate. I'll spill everything I know and everything I did, but please, just promise me you'll leave Archie and Skate out of this. He didn't know all the risk involved. I did. I'll pay everything back. I'll find a way, please. This is all my fault, and I need to own that.
Rock. Whoa, hold on. Let's not jump the gun here.
Yeah, I never said anything about turning anyone in.
What? Huh?
After everything I did?
We all make a few mistakes when we're young and stupid. Sometimes even when we're older and stupid. But I believe in second chances.
What about the rest of y'all?
I mean, I've seen Tome, so...
I really do think you guys can be better people.
I appreciate that. I won't let you down.
Personally, I'm a believer in second chances being last chances. So it's as simple as this. If you guys promise not to use your powers for evil anymore, then we won't report you. But if we find out you ever do anything fishy again, then, you know.
We won't. I won't. I take full responsibility. You can count on that.
So, how about that coconut?
You say that like we ain't a team no more.
I just thought that...
Hush it up, you.
Oh, you tell him, Archie.
Sorry. You're way better at cheering me up like this when I'm down. What I want to say is, even though you made mistakes, I know
And he starts
still
sweating.
have a lot of good things for me too, including that it's okay to stand up for myself. That'll never change. You were ready to give up everything to keep us safe. You really do care. None of us are done learning yet, and I think we're way better at it when we're together.
Prove it.
Pardon me?
Prove it right now. Take us on in a match fair and square. Doesn't matter who wins, just no tricks. Then and only then am I on board with this.
I actually agree with this.
Hey, that sounds like fun. Skate? What do you say?
Y'all couldn't do jack squat without me anyway. See what I did there, boss man?
Yeah.
Well, looks like it's your move, Captain Rocky. Shall we do this?
You guys are the best.
Ready?
Okay. Let's try this again.
Alright, no hacks going out this time. Okay, I think Rocky goes first, because he's a brawler. And natural. I don't have any fire, though. Can anyone be flowered? Okay. Archie, you are getting flowered. For this entire match, because you do way too much damage. He's too good. He's too good for his own good. More ways than one. Oh yeah. Every time I see him on screen, I have horrible, horrible flashbacks to TTA. Maybe he should have been the leader. Maybe. Eriko was kind of a leader. Not sure if anyone here gets that. Okay, let's try this. Come on, crit. Nope. Okay. I'll get that eventually. Alright, we start turtling up now. Rangers were always OP. You're not wrong. Last time we fought Archie, he messed us up. And it's already gone. Perfect. Great. Well, that was... I have no fire. I really wish Alpha was here. I know of Eriko, but I don't know anything about him. Cyberme was way less pathetic and naive than Archie. Yeah. Yeah, things didn't end well for him. Oh, come on, Curb, survive. Oh, okay. Alright. We're okay. We are okay. We are okay. Alright. You're on heal duty. I missed that. It's Magic Hat. Aha, I have a hat. Okay, well, instantly, you go back to Flower. Flower. I'm not letting you do anything. Let's see. Curb needs healed again. I wonder why. Alright, this should kill you. Everything just got a lot easier. We start on Archie. He has so much health. Archie's neutral, right? Yes. Okay, just keep buffing yourself. Alright. Don't do any attacks or anything. Still nothing. I feel like I've crit Archie before. Let's turbo boost me. See if that helps. Hey, guess what, Archie? Back to the flower. You don't get to play the game today. I'm too scared of you. It's a compliment, totally. Ah, only 4. Boo. There we go. Okay, Archie's down. I am not worried about Skate at all. Eight, 10, 12, 14, that's... His attack does the same amount, so... What if innocent RG still playing the long game is actually the final boss? That would be hilarious. Oh. Ooh, okay. That worried me for a second. Please let me crit you. Let me crit someone. No? Okay. Well, this match is over. Well, that was satisfying. You received an Orb of Unity.
Well, how do you like that?
I'll take care of you guys.
If someone would have told me 2 weeks ago that I'd actually enjoy a fair fight between us and you guys, I'd have probably called him a liar.
You've proven you're capable of change. Now the real test is making sure you follow through.
They're actually going to be tough in the finals, aren't they? Darn it, we just made our competition more tough with the power of friendship.
And we're gonna be keeping a close eye on you guys. So we better not run into you causing any more problems for anyone. Not just us.
Ain't no thing.
Yeah, we'll be good. I promise.
Then with that, let's call this a done deal.
The next time we meet, it'll be in the finals. Except then it'll be the entire Dandy Alliance, and we're not gonna lose, now that we can take you on with an even playing field.
Don't count us out just yet. We may be playing by the book from now on. But Chapter 1 is called How to Kick Butt and Look Good Doing It.
Style is important. I feel like anyone who watched Tome would have seen this coming to some extent. I agree. I agree. Though Skate never came back there. If there had been another season, he would have.
Alright, team. You guys up for some training?
To be fair, that would... God, man. That moment was heartbreaking.
Let's get it!
Coconut, please.
Hooray! Friendship!
Coconut, please.
I'm really glad this worked out.
Coconut, please.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you. Don't let us down, okay?
Coconut, please.
Never in a million years, fam. Well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
See you soon!
BRB, don't wait up. Seriously, thanks for all this. I promise I'll never forget it.
No,
Wait,
Coconut.
did he just...
Nut.
Give it a second.
They definitely went that way, now it's awkward, bye-bye!
He's doing his best.
Oh, Lord. This has been an experience today.
We didn't get the coconut.
Yeah, but I think we made the right call.
We did. And we also made the only call that would have worked out for everybody. You could tell where I was going with that, right?
I figured, yeah. When it gets down to it, if we actually did report them, there's a good chance it would have messed up the whole competition due to foul play. And then nobody wins in that case.
And that is not what we want.
I kept that in my back pocket and tried to watch what I said, but you guys had more guts than me. You just went straight for it.
Bluffing beats lying.
I genuinely wanted to set them straight. After watching the way they've acted these past couple of weeks, I couldn't stay quiet about it anymore. It would have been a huge shame to see them go down an even worse path than the one they were already on.
I just hope the little scamps really do follow through with what they learned, or I'm gonna feel extra stupid.
Nah, don't be such a cocoa nut.
Jokes. Dubskate, we need a real good reason to even turn on Tome again. I think it would have happened. I mean, it would have been a really good plot point and a dramatic moment, so...
The coconut!
I completely forgot! Oh, and he probably did too! Maybe we can still catch up to them if they haven't left yet.
Wait, Curb, check your inventory.
Yeah, let's see. We got the bunch of Boomnanas, the extract of Death Cargo, the Mimic Crab Claw, and one big, beautiful glass of chaotic coconut milk!
Yay, we got it.
Clever little sneak must have slipped it into your item bag when you weren't looking.
I'm going to choose to overlook the fact that he probably hacked it into my inventory.
Think of it like a reverse version of what they did in the park last week. I'd say that's using your powers for good.
Yeah. See, people can hack for good. Right.
Let's go
Right.
get cooking.
Right. See, we're all cool with this. Right?
First, we'll use the death cargo extract to the base. Then we'll saute in the mimicrab claw and add a dash of chaotic coconut milk. Finally, we'll serve with some sliced up bunch of boom nanas and voila!
I want to say that's Mike Pollock again. Tropical crab meat
This
surprise.
is really for all the festival attendees, but can't the chef have a little love too? I'll just take a tiny bite.
Tiger Lily, Addie, you're sweating. I'm sweating quite a bit. What? No. I'm just made of slime. That's just me. Totally. Yeah, that's Mike. Awesome.
Ooh, this is simply heavenly! What a dish! I'm a genius! But this genius couldn't have done it without the remarkable choices of ingredients by you, of course! I really should take you on as my apprentices. You were really on the ball for picking out that chaotic coconut milk. A beloved Empress kind of spirit particularly loves its rich taste.
But doesn't softlock after the scene? It happens for many. Oh no! Oh man. No! We've had a softlock at the end of every Tome stream for like 4 streams now. Come on, man. It was only by pure luck we got out of the Zeto fight softlock last stream.
Riveting.
I beat him. I'm still mad about that. Is that Eggman? That is Eggman. That is Mike Pollock. He is lovely. A little purple flame.
How very gracious of you. You helped that chef craft a real fancy feast for these festival goers. I'm almost jealous I can't have a bite myself. Not to mention, you thoroughly search for the best ingredients to make a truly outstanding dish to share with these people. Those compliments you received were well deserved. I rate your actions on this deed as very good.
Yay!
I'd say the same thing for what you guys did just a couple of minutes ago.
Hey, you started that conversation.
Oh, I didn't even think to ask before. Taking on the slime buckets and getting them banned in front of those kids. That was enough to start the conversation, but how did you know it was gonna work?
I didn't.
What?
Softy was so bummed out, and I started to feel kind of bad about it myself. So I went ahead and gambled. Since one of them ran off with the last ingredient anyway, I figured at that point we had nothing further to lose.
Has a point.
At worst, they'd have continued down this sad little path they were on, and the mission would have been a waste. And at best, we'd set them all straight at once and accomplish the mission.
I get that, but you did all that just on a hunch?
Pretty much.
You're wonderful.
She is. She is. Tiger Lily's the best.
You sure are.
Hey, we pulled it off. That's all that matters, right?
Exactly. Put a pin in that statement for later.
Yeah. We still got plenty left to do this week, though. I haven't tried to bother Steph much, but hopefully we'll get together again soon.
When we make it to the finals, I know this will sound a little cheesy, but I hope we can give those kids an honorable match.
Me too.
Me too.
Psh, I say.
You're right. That is totally cheesy.
And we are all about that cheese.
An honorable floor mop and beatdown that'll go down in history for its pure essence of vengeance and discomfiture. How's that?
Admittedly a little sad. Splat and Doubling got banned here. I agree, actually. Yeah, they deserved a little more time, especially with how big they were in Tome and even the original TTA. I am sad we didn't get more with them.
I can live with that.
Like, they did their part, but I'm sad we didn't learn about them.
Well, I can't. I'm leaving. Good work today, folks. See y'all soon.
Yeah.
Take care.
Later.
You guys are the best.
Hey, thanks for being so patient with me throughout this whole thing. I think, when I'm really honest with myself, the reason I've been as harsh as I've been on those 3 is because I've been in their shoes before. the stuff Raccoon was talking about, it hit closer home than I expected. I've been in a similar position where I've screwed up so bad, and yet someone believed in me enough to give me another chance. Maybe I need to get past my own crap and allow them a real chance too.
That could be taken a couple different ways.
You and Steph were willing to forgive each other for what happened in the fight a couple weeks back. Maybe you can find it in your heart to forgive the three of them, too.
You're right. I know I should keep an open mind, it's just hard. But then, we don't have much of a choice, so like it or not, I just gotta go along with it. No matter what, I gotta have some faith that things will be okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't want to keep you too long.
You don't need to apologize. I think we made the right choice. The rest is gonna be up to them.
Yeah. Guess we'll wait and see. I'll catch you later, okay?
Alright, that's another one down. We have one more, which we will do tomorrow. Where's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, it happened, didn't it? We're literally at 3 streams in a row. Like 4 was maybe an exaggeration, but no. 3 streams ago, we got soft locked in the T-Bones fight in the 3rd event. Last night, we almost got soft locked at Zeto, but thankfully bringing his HP to 0 forced the fight to end. But it made the losing cutscene happen, because his breaker beam broke. And it just didn't kill anyone. And now we have this one. Man, game, I really like you. Ah, man, you're so charming and well written. And you have a fun battle system, but man, you are a buggy mess. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, thankfully, this ends at a save point. So tomorrow, I can just power through it and try to not get soft locked. And then save, and then stop before stream. Ah, man, I can't believe... rough crowdfunding game is rough, you don't say. I know. When it works, it's really good, though. And it works 95% of the time. And you have to admit, it breaking down literally when I stop streaming is kind of a neat coincidence. I don't plan that. Unfortunate. Well, we just try again tomorrow. God, I have to win all those fights again. Kill me. Well, that happened. Where's my controller? Oh, no beep from getting unplugged? Okay, cool. I'll take it. Well, another abrupt, sad end aside. This stream has gone incredibly well. Actually, voiced Road Web Series Raw Devin Mac, is that you? Like, actually? I know who you are. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh my goodness, look at that raccoon. Oh my goodness. Hello. It is nice to meet you. Come back next time, happily answer tone questions for you. That would be awesome, because I do love this game. I do. I'm very glad I crowdfunded it way back. God, that was a long time ago. What was that, 4 years ago? Enjoyed your streaming? I'm glad. I'm very glad. It's a small channel, but it's my channel. Well, that's a happy meeting. Everyone say hello to Devin Mack. Worked on the game. But it is 2:20. I am way past time. I have stuff to do tomorrow. We shall call it there. I hope everybody has had a good time. Please have a good day tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. And we'll see you later. Have a good one.